Welcome back to You Plus You podcast. I am your host, Markia. Today, we're diving into a topic that is very impactful yet relevant. We're talking about why you are your biggest project. But before I get into it, I want you to hit the subscribe button because over the next 3 weeks, I will go into more in depth on why you are your biggest project. Let's get into it. I want you to think about something. We pour hours into our jobs, our relationships, our hobbies, our habits, our home, our children, our side hustles, and the list goes on. We meticulously plan, strategize, and execute for all of these external endeavors. But how much of that same focus and energy do we truly invest in ourselves? How much of that same focused energy do you truly invest in yourself, in your own growth, your well-being, your evolution? I've come to a realization over the years of navigating life's ups and downs that there is no project more significant, more impactful, more important, or even more rewarding than the ongoing work of becoming the best version of myself. And I believe that that holds true for you as well. So, what does it mean exactly to be your biggest project? You see, it's not about being selfish or self-obsessed, but it is about recognizing your own internal state, personal growth, and your overall well-being, because that actually forms the foundation for everything else in your life. So it's an ongoing process. Unlike a work project or whatever project that you've worked on in the past with a definitive end date or deadline, you are constantly evolving, which means there is no finished product. And regardless of what you've heard in the past that you eventually become this finished product, you don't. As long as you live and you are having this human experience, you will continually evolve. It's a continual thing. So it's about continuous learning, adapting, and growing, creating this beautiful masterpiece, which is you. It encompasses all aspects of your being. We're talking about your physical health, mental well-being, emotional intelligence, spiritual growth, your intellectual curiosity, and even your financial literacy. All of that matters. It's the totality of who you are. It's this holistic way of thinking. It's about your entire well-being. It's also about intentionality, because this isn't just letting life happen to you. It's about you being in control and taking control. It's about you actively shaping who you are becoming, making conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. I'm talking about making conscious choices, right? And I went into more depth last week, so you may want to check that episode out and listen to it. So it's an investment, right? You are an investment. And if you hadn't looked at yourself that way, it is time for you to now see yourself as the most important investment in your life. You're not an expense or a liability. It's about investing in yourself, because when you do that, it pays dividends across every area of your life over and over. I'm talking about better health, clearer thinking, stronger relationships, greater resilience. These are all returns on that self-investment. So ultimately, declaring that you are your biggest project, that I am my biggest project, isn't a declaration of ego or pride, but a commitment to continuous self-improvement and holistic well-being. It's the ultimate way of self-love. It's an acknowledgement that you are an ever-evolving entity, deserving of intentional investment across all facets of your being, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and beyond. And this isn't a task with a deadline, but a lifelong journey of learning, adapting, self-exploration, self-love, and growth by actively shaping who you are becoming, right? You are not just existing, but you're building a stronger foundation for every experience, every relationship, and every aspiration in your life, yielding invaluable returns that enrich your entire existence. So I want to thank you for joining and tuning in today's episode. I want to leave you with your next step, right? I want you to embrace yourself as your biggest project. So are you ready to truly invest in your most significant endeavor? I want you to start today by identifying one small intentional step that you can take to nurture your spiritual, physical, mental, or emotional well-being. And it may just be all of those. Think about it. What's one aspect of you that you'll focus on improving this week, today, starting right now? Because I want you to remember that you plus you will always equal you. You are the common denominator and the most important person in your life. So tune in next week because I'm going to walk you through why you deserve to be your top priority, because you do. And until next week, Thursday, I want you to be tremendously blessed.